So good morning, good afternoon, that's matter. Welcome to the channel where we talk about anything. So today we're going to talk about some interesting topic that I think the Ghanaians right now we have to push for it. If we don't push for it, it will just cave in, and then the chance of surviving this thing will never come up. And this one is about the 17-year-old kid. So we are going to talk about a lot of topic. We have the 17-year-old kid, we have the homosexual one, and then we are going to talk about the cathedral. And that word is just in my head. I can't even say the word. But we're going to talk about these three things. And I think it's important for Ghanaians to understand this important thing that's going to happen. And I think we should embrace it. We should take it and make it shine. So let's talk about the homosexual one. I think a lot of people are going to say, it's a taboo, it's disgusting, how can you think about two men having sex? And I will ask you this question. Do you think about your parents having sex, or your sister or your brother having sex with their husbands and wives? If not, why are you thinking about two men having sex? That is disgusting in your own head. Okay? So let me put it like this. So I've been talking to a lot of people. It doesn't matter where you live, even here where homosexual is accepted. So homosexual is accepted by the government, but not everybody that lives here accept it. See, that's the reason why European countries and Western countries can do anything they want to other nations. They accept it, but you don't accept it, and that make you the problem. So they can say maybe doing like a meeting with other African countries, and African countries will say, yes, the Europeans are treating us bad and they don't respect us, blah 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 blah. And the European will say, listen, in our country everybody has rights. Okay? Even the homosexual, we give them rights to live how they want to live, and blah blah blah. But in your country, even though you are telling us that we should respect you, give you rights, you yourself is oppressing your own citizen because they are homosexual. But we treating you bad. You have a problem with that. That we are treating you bad, but you are treating other people bad, and you are cool with that. See the moral compass? It's not correct. So if Africans want to enjoy the fruit of development, because right now, because of the homosexual thing, a lot of countries are going to pull down. Because let me put it like this: a lot of companies have case, and they will want to come to Ghana and do business with you if they have insurance that their workers will not get abused and killed. So right now, what is going on in Ghana is going to affect the business. It's about the business. So right now you're thinking, what about the Muslim people? They are also like anti-gay and that kind of stuff. It's because of the lifestyle they live. You have the separation of men and women, so it's a little bit hard to find out who's gay and who's not lesbian. The only time maybe they get arrested is when they are having sex or that kind of stuff. So but them is a little bit. And then you have the rich and the poor Arab countries. So the rich Arab countries never come up and tell people, yeah, we are anti-homos, we are this, we are this, we this. Never do it. But if you look at the poor ones, they are just jumping out, tell everybody that they are like anti-gay, and the Western countries that give them aid will say, oh, no, we will not give you aid, we will not give you this, we will not give you that. And you can see that the economy of them will shrink. But with the rich one, what can they do? They are rich, they have money, and the Western countries want their resource. Africans are poor. Yes, we have all the resource in the world, but everything is in the ground. So you figure that one out. So ask yourself this question: if somebody come to your store, you know that the person's rich, and you know that the other one is also poor. So the person comes into the shop and tell you he wants date. And you say, okay, it's cool, because you know that person's rich. You give them those things. A poor person will come to your store and say, well, this, and I'll pay you tomorrow. And you will say, hell no. So that is the mindset the European have with poor countries, and the mindset they have with the rich countries. They can do business with each other. Singapore, I made a video about it, but Singapore is a little bit anti-gay, but they know how to deal with their problems. Africans think they're rich. Singapore, when they started, they said, yes, we disagree with everything you are telling us, but we are poor people and we need your aid. In Africa, it was a different story. African told them themselves, we are rich, we have resources, and we don't need your help. Yeah. And Singapore is number 4th richest country in the whole world. And Africa, yes, you know where we are. So all the old tactics that we use is not working. So another problem why in Africa homosexuals is not allowed is the interesting part. So let's talk about that one. So most people are against homosexual, not because they know the reason why they are against it. They are against it because of the Bible, the Old Testament, their religion, the Quran. It doesn't matter what the book they have. And the second is that this is a story that most people don't know. Before the Europeans came with Christianity and the Arabs came with Islam, all these things were allowed.
Similarly to neighboring Kenya, Rwanda, and Burundi, male homosexual relations were quite common in pre-colonial Ugandan society. Among the Baganda, Uganda's largest ethnic group, homosexuality was usually treated with indifference. King Mwanga II of Buganda was famously bisexual, known to have regular sexual relations with women, having had a total of 16 wives, as well as his male subjects who he abused without their consent. During his reign, he increasingly regarded the Christian missionaries and the European colonial powers, notably the British, as threats. Mwanga too took a more aggressive approach than other African leaders, choosing to expel all missionaries and insist that Christian and Muslim converts abandon their faith or face death. The Luganda term abasiazi refers to homosexuals, though usage nowadays is commonly pejorative. The Baganda were not the only ethnic group known to engage in homosexual acts. Among the Longo people, Mudoko-Dako individuals were believed to form a third gender alongside male and female. The Mudoko-Dako were effeminate men, mostly treated by Longi society as women and could marry other men without social sanctions. Homosexuality was also acknowledged among the Teso, Bahima, Banyoro, and Karamojong peoples. Societal acceptance disappeared after the arrival of the British and the creation of the Uganda Protectorate. Presently, there is widespread denial that homosexuality was practiced before colonization. Furthermore, the false belief that homosexuality is un-African or Western is quite prevalent in Ugandan society. The term Kuchu, of Swahili origin, is increasingly used by the Ugandan LGBT community.
So this one is a history that a lot of people don't know. But when the Christians, the Muslims came, they wanted their population to grow. New religion, they need more fuel. So, in the Old Testament, it says that homosexuals is a sin. So they go around the world killing people, enslaving people, and making them adopt their religion. At the same time, telling them that homosexual is a sin. But the funny part is that pedophilia, that is when an adult have sex with a child, that one, they promoted it. Do you know why they promoted it? It's because when an adult male have relationship of married a little girl, they produce offspring. So that one, they love it. Still today, some tribes practice that sickness. So they think that homosexual is a sin. Disgusting, two men having sex. But that problem is not only in Ghana. The whole world have it. Most people that are religious have this kind of problem. The mindset. If you ask somebody, and that is what you have to ask them, which one do you prefer? Make sure that the person know exactly what you are asking them. You ask them, pedophilia, an adult man having sex with a kid. Will you accept it? First, this is the fun part of how crazy and mental religious people are. First, you tell them the same. No, I will not accept it, because if anybody touch my child, I will kill that person. That is what they will tell you. This is disgusting. Blah, blah, blah. That is what they will tell. But then you tell them, what do you think about homos? First you take them about pedophilia, and then you tell them about homos. And then we'll tell you, yes, that is disgusting, people. Two men having sex, how can that be? No sex, blah, 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 blah. Good. And then you ask them, which one would they pick? Let's say they have like homosexual here, a pedophilia here, and they have to choose one. Which one would they choose? And it will shock you to your mind which one they would choose. Even people that are listening right now would choose the pedophilia over the homosexual. And that is fucking mental. That is the problem that religious people have with homosexual. They will pick somebody that abuse little children. That is what they will pick. If you ask anybody, ask yourself this question and ask other people, they will pick that one, pedophilia. And that because they think in the mindset, they don't think about the other side of the abuse. You have an adult having sex with a child, the abuse that the child gets. You rob the kids of their freedom, their childhood, everything you take away, and you marry child to an adult. That is disgusting. That one is disgusting. That one is even worse than like homosexual. That's a sin. But if you look into their religion, then you understand the reason why it's allowed. So if you look into the religion of Christianity, you will find out that Mary was underage when God came down and impregnated her. Sickness. And Joseph was like 60-year-old and he was engaged with Mary. Sickness. Child marriage. Another story in the Bible that is like crazy, disgusting. It's about Rebecca and Isaac. Do you know that this one is even worse? Rebecca was 3 years old when Isaac married her. This is what people that claim that homosexual is a sin believes and support it. It's mental problem. These people support pedophilia over homosexual. Having sex with 3-year-old kid. But you can see you are worshipping a god that impregnated a 12 years old. And when you come to the Muslims, you have the Muhammad marrying this young girl, 9-year-old girl, and they accept it. So they are against homosexual, but they are pro pedophilia. In some countries, in the olden days, I think they stopped it maybe in the 2000. I think it was the Middle East, Georgia or Lebanon. It's like when they see a lovely girl, that one is also in the Bible. When they see a lovely girl, they say, this girl, I want to marry her. Do you know what they do? They rape her. When they rape the girl, like the 12-year-old, then they marry her because the girl is a damaged goods. It's in the Bible, and that's what you can do. So I don't understand why a lot of people are in prison. So I always find it funny that when you commit a crime, they let you put your hand on the Bible. But the crime that you committed is endorsed by the Bible. So that's just the problem that I don't understand, So you commit the crime, like having a slave is endorsed by the Bible. What amazed me is that in the Bible it says how to make your own daughter a slave, how to beat your slave, and how to keep your slave. But if you commit a crime, you have to put your hand on it. And the same book condemn homosexual. I find that even amazing. And if you look at the Old Testament, the Bible, where homosexual is not allowed, you see that there's a lot of rules, a lot of laws that is not allowed in the Bible. It even says that you should not allow to eat fat. Fat is for God. You should give fat to God. You're not allowed to eat meat with blood in it. So if you cook meat and there's blood in it, it's a sin. You have to recook it and then you can eat it. So if you are eating a meat with little blood in, it's a bad idea. That one is number 4, and homosexual is number 39. It's way back. But people, way back one, people love that to hate. So, and another one that a lot of people don't know is that if you give false witness, it's a crime. So if you lie about something, if you lie about seeing something and you lie about it, it's a crime. But people do it all the time. Touching unclean animal. People, if you touch like a dead animal, it's a crime. And unclean animals, it's like eating like rabbits. You're not allowed to eat rabbits, people. Allowed to eat lobsters, sea pigs. So what you get? They eat dead animals, and you see unclean animals, dead animals. So you're not allowed to eat those things. Camel is not allowed to eat, but don't tell the Muslims, they eat it. So my favorite is this one. You're not allowed to go to church if you have a female. Then you should stay at home for 66 days because you are unclean. When you have a boy, 33 days, you're not allowed to go to church because you are unclean. It also says that if your wife is having like a period, you should not have sex with her. That's a sin though. That's unclean. You should not do that, people. So, you get it. That is why in the Muslims, married like 1, 2, 3, because if the other one is in a period time, to go to the next one. If the next one is having like a period, to go to the next one. So that is the loopholes that they made for themselves to do what they want. When you show them that laws, they will tell you is the Old Testament. Christians follow the New Testament. But then they will turn around and tell you that homosexual is a sin because it's in the Bible. But wait, homosexual being a sin is in the Old Testament, not in the New Testament. So, what is going on? Pick and choose Christians, religious people, Muslims. And the funny thing is that even the Jews accept homosexual in Israel, while the people that adopted their religion are complaining about homosexual. The reason why a lot of people are against homosexual is because of the scandals behind it. You were thinking, which kind of scandals are you talking about? See, if the left, if the religious people, the leaders and other people allow people to accept homosexual, the things that will come out will blow you away like wind. You will hit the wall. You have like bruises. You are black, but will get bruises. You will not see it, but you will get it. The scandals is awesome big, and they want to keep it. Do you know what I'm saying? All the priests that are abusing children will come out, because then people have the courage to come up and tell their story about how the priests were abusing them when they were children. I think that is only happening in Christianity. In all the religions is happening. You have religious leader who are abusing children and cover it up with going to hell because homosexuality is a sin, and pedophilia is not a sin in a way, but if you start abusing boys, that men abusing boys, then because people don't know the difference, they will shift everything to the homosexual. But these people are they're just wicked people preying on the weak children. And when that happened, a lot of imams and priests and religious leaders just control the case and do it for many years. You also have, like in Ghana right now, you have like ministers, you have important people that were abused by those priests, imam, and alcohol, the kind of people. And right now they don't want to come out and tell the people what is going on. You understand? So what is going on right now is that you have normal people that were abused and they want to keep it quiet, and then you have people in government and powerful places who were abused that want to keep it quiet, and then you have the religious people, leaders, who abuse those people and want to keep it quiet and doesn't want nobody to find out. So right now in Ghana, they are battling the truth and they want to hide it, and it's up to the people right now to support or hide the truth. And if they hide the truth, it would take 10 years, 20 years before more light will come and more abuse of the children. Because right now, if they get the way, the abuse will continue. But if people start coming up and telling the story, you will see that Ghana will change. And I think that's a good thing, that we need to support that. So let's go to the 17-year-old kid, the hero of the day, that beat that wicked teacher. That doesn't follow the law, people. That 17-year-old kid is a hero to Ghanaians youth and the future people of Ghana. We need to make sure that people take responsibility for their actions. So, why is the kid a hero? You ask yourself. In 2017, the government made a law that says that teachers are not allowed to beat their students. And this story is about that. This kid, 17-year-old, wake up in the morning, go to school, but didn't do his homework, and the teacher beat him. So he was like, fuck this. He went to the city with his friends. They call him, gangs, and his friends came there and beat the hell of this um how do you call it in Ghana? We call it, some word is lawless citizen of the government. The government, the teachers work for the government, and this teacher is not following government laws. Right now in Ghana, there's a lot of corruption going on in Ghana by teachers that are not following the government laws. Right now, school education is free, but there are teachers who are selling and collecting money from parents and students, and there's nothing you can do about it because these people have power and they can do what they want. So this child, he thinks, I'm fed up of this. The law says, that's what I'm thinking, you are not allowed to beat me. Why are you beating me? So he went to the city, came with his friends, and they beat the hell of this teacher. So I condemn violence against people. I think it's bad. But this one is the first one. I need an example. Anybody that's going to do it the next time, make a video, put it on YouTube, Instagram, Facebook, and people watch it. This is an eye-opening. They arrested this kid, but I think they have to go and arrest this teacher who abused children. You see, homosexual abusing children is okay by these people. They think it's okay to abuse children. Beating children is abuse, and you need to be punished. You understand? But the kid beating up the teacher is a crime. The victims are blamed. That is the problem in Africa too, that we like to blame the victims. If a child gets raped, it's your fault. You are dressed like this. But if you have a house, expensive house, it doesn't matter, a house, and you don't lock your door, and somebody come, or you lock your door, it doesn't matter, and somebody come and rob you, they will beat this robber and kill him. Why would they not say that? My friend, you are rich, you have to put a lock on your door, you have to protect your goods, but they don't say that. You understand what I'm saying? They only blame the victim when the victim have less power. They blame them. If you have a car and somebody steal your car, they will kill this thief. But when somebody gets raped, it's your fault. You should have dressed better. Even with the Muslims that they dress to toes, even they get raped, and then they will blame that you were wearing makeup. Maybe somebody saw your hands, somebody saw your feet, somebody saw your skin. That's why you got raped. So that is why if Ghanaians accept homosexual, a lot of opening will come up, and that is why they don't want that. They want you guys to stay stupid. Religious people and people who are committing those crimes want to say so. So back to the kid again. So this kid is a hero. The teacher need to be arrested and charged with child abuse. Like I said, if you want to go do it again, make a video, post it on YouTube. Okay, so we're going to talk about the cathedral that they want to build in Ghana. I think it's a great idea that they want to build that big building there in Ghana. So the great idea about this church that they want to build is that the person that designed it, the architect of the building, is a Ghanaian. He lives in Britain, UK, London, that place, and he designed it nicely for us to enjoy. That is a great thing that in Ghana we have something that a Ghanaian great. This guy is like great architect. A lot of countries want him to design buildings for them, and it's a great honor for him to go do some great in Ghana. Built a nice cathedral, and nice, and I think we should support it. Now, people are saying that Ghana doesn't need churches. Ghana have so many churches, but you have to think about the big picture. So they want to build this place, nice place. When you go to Accra, the only thing you can go to Accra Mall and the beach. Okay, that's the only place you can go when you go to Ghana, or when you're in Ghana, right? Or you can go to Boti Falls. You can go to Cancun. Maybe I'm pronouncing this wrong. Cancun of Cancun. Cancun. It doesn't matter. You can go there. You can walk on the steps, and you can see. It's nice here. But if they build this place, people, you can go there. You can do picnic. You can go to the library. You can go to the museum. And right now, the European countries are saying that they want to give back our arts. Where are we going to pull it? Where are we going to put all those precious things to us from our forefathers? Where are we going to put it? Are we going to put it in like an old museum? No. That's just why this place is good for Africans, Ghanaians. This place is a cathedral. Say the word wrong, doesn't matter. This place is big. You have museum, you have music center, you have a lot of places, and you have a church. Now, people are saying that the church, religion, blah blah blah. But you have to think about the bigger picture. The moment they build it, you can do anything with that building. Okay? So, if they build it and the youth thinks, oh my God, of the new president thinks, let's change this church into a big event or a meeting area, they can do it because the building's already there, so they can change it to what they want. Plus, they are not building this building in a foreign country. They are building in Ghana, so it will stay in Ghana and Ghanaians can use it. They are going to build it in Accra, so that's a capital town, so it's a great place for connection. So Parliament and next to the where they do national thing, and there is a stadium there. So this place is a nice place. Hotels, restaurant, you can build anything there. People will come there. You can make a lot of money, people. So I think it's a good idea that they want to do it. I do like building construction, so I like it. I like this nice place. It's closer to the beach, people. So you go to the beach with your family, and then you come there. You do some picnic. You sit on the grass. You enjoy the view. Oh my God, place is nice. It's sure they have like a church there, but you can go to the museum. You can listen to African culture music. You can do anything at this place. And Ghanaians, we have to accept it. They are saying that private money is going to build, or the government is going to put money together. I think if the government is going to put money in, do it. If the private founders are going to do it, I think if the government put money in it, it will support a lot of future kids. Museum kids are going to enjoy the art, going to enjoy the music. We will create a lot of great minds with that. So I think let's do it, let's build it. And the people that are saying that we should not build it are just against development. I hope like you enjoy it, and I will see you later on. So peace.